Yeah, Big Daddy says shit. Okay, that's my pet. That's my pet. I'm waiting and saving to get like a pet toy for him for her. So, Paris Prime is hands down my favorite weapon. What I really wanted to do was like create a stream so I could talk about the weapon, talk about how I built the weapon, and like then post it to YouTube. Because if you go to my YouTube, the video isn't like the best quality. I mean, sure, it's my first video, so I gotta cut myself some slack, but at the same time, not vibing with it. And if I don't like it, how can I expect other people to like it? That's how I feel. But this right here, this is my favorite build. This is what I use all the time with it. I wish I could name it. It's not there yet. So let's do the canon of Alright, so the first evolution, headshot charge the incarnate transmutation, all fire transmutation, you know, basically the incarnate build. Um, so for the first evolution, you have two choices. You have increased base damage by 20 with overshield, which will also increase your base damage by about +7. I don't really recommend this unless you have like the Rocket Dagger or something that you're running with. Now this increased base damage by 20 with sprint speed 1.2 or higher, plus 120% fire rate. All you need to have is the basic additional 20% for a huge damage on the sprint speed. So both of these are incredibly like, it depends on what you want, depends on the build. These can be swapped because it's almost the same thing. Also 80% plus 80% fire rate, which is useful. It means you don't necessarily have to trade. Okay. Now, obviously I'm gonna use Deadly Pace for the first one. For the next one, you can choose between Swift Deliverance, which gives you 6% projectile speed. Projectile speed just means that your arrows hit their target faster. This also affects the incarnate form, the quick shot, and the charge shot. Negative 30% zoom is kind of awesome if you know that you don't like how fucking close the zoom is on this weapon, because it's incredibly close. And then punch through on hit increases your fire rate for 6 seconds. That's the Ardent trigger. Marksman focus is dope, and Swift Deliverance is dope. This one isn't necessarily. I've never even. I don't see a use. Me personally, and in my opinion, you can let me know in the comments, or you can let me know how you guys feel about it. So the last upgrade increases your base critical chance by 40% against undamaged enemies. Your base critical damage multiplier increases by what? 2 times against undamaged enemies. That's beautiful. Vicious Promise is already my favorite. Now, increase base status chance by 60. Not a bad choice. You see how both, if you look at this weapon, this right here makes my, this is only going to show you the base. This right here gives me exactly what's necessary to make a hybrid build. In order to make the hybrid build, you only need about 20% critical chance or higher, because you're going to insert mods to increase it. Critical multiplier, anything above 2 is already good, because you're doing double damage. I know I didn't say that right, but I know what I meant to say. Anyway, in the status chance is the chance of you actually proccing a status effect. You're going to definitely gonna get puncture, you're definitely gonna get slash, you're definitely gonna get impact. Or you're not, excuse me, you're gonna get puncture the majority of the time, based off of what this is telling me. And then this one, striking succession on hit, increase the base damage by 15 for 3 seconds, and this stacks up to 4 times. This is also a really good one. Like for the last evolution, this is what makes the Paris Prime my baby. The last evolution, once you finish those challenges, all of these are useful. It just depends on you. For me, I'm going with the critical chance. Then I kind of want to try. I just want to try it out. I wonder if it stacks with galvanized action. The build that I'm using is this one. But as you can see, I don't necessarily need that extra critical chance. And now you can see that I'm gonna be doing corrosive the majority of the time, right? And then there's puncture, and then there's slash. Every time I do a critical, pretty much guaranteed to do a critical, right? And then plus plus this 30% chance to enhance it to the next level. So I have all of them equipped. I am really not fucking with this music, man. It feels like there's like somebody in the background fucking with a chalkboard. And then they got musicians in there like trying to jam with dude on the chalkboard. But yeah, I love this weapon. There isn't many other weapons that have this level of like usefulness. This is like one of the first weapons you can possibly get, and I have used this to complete the entire star chart. Now, once I was doing arbitration, and then the steel path missions, the steel path incursions, then I got to get galvanized chamber, galvanized scope, galvanized aptitude, and it turned my regular build, which looks something like this, right? It turned my regular build into this absolute domination beast of a scope. I think the Paris is ugly, if I'm being like fair, but then just like that,